YouTube. Hello, and welcome to Tube Talk with D. Happy Monday. I hope everybody's weekend was good because over the weekend it was just too much. It was just too much going on. Um, I was in every direction. With that being said, y'all know I guess Deja came out with her little make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, the like button or whatever. But over the weekend y'all know that Miss Deja Huckadoodle Huckabook dropped her second song. She already had the first one, the a number. And so this weekend she came out with another song that was she came out with, where she was so-called recording in a so-called studio. If you have seen this video of them in this studio, it is just creepy, beyond creepy. First of all, the person that's doing the recording, the song, that's working the studio, that does all the music business, why is he just as old as Mike is? Probably older. Then you have another older gentleman sitting off to the right of Mike. Then you have these luring video games that are set up against the wall, like something you'd see at a grocery store. Like you put 25 cents, you play the little game. Maybe it's a Pac-Man game. It's a nice, tall size, game. You walk up to it, maybe you put 25 cents, you play a game of Pac-Man. Well, they have two of those in the studio. Y'all gonna trip out when y'all find out what happened right after. So as she's in the studio, she's recording the song. Mike is sitting his big self over there on the couch and decides that he wants to do, or he's going to do, an interview. As he speaks, he gives a shout out to his haters. He gives a shout out to his supporters, to their supporters. He says that he's making moves. This is her new song. This is her second, LP she's dropping. He goes into this little couple of minutes of a rant, and he's sitting there bobbing to the music with the same outfit he had on in the first couple of lives that we saw him. So right after that, you can hear Deja become frustrated in the studio booth when I was getting the information at this time. So she's in the booth, she's doing her song. She kind of stops with the person that her writer who's talking to her, the producer of the songs. Actually, he's telling her, you need to do more of this, less of that. So she starts to get frustrated, and she's trying to figure out what the hell Mike is over there doing on the phone, but there's nothing really she can say. Mind you, she just pulled a double before they went in there. When she leaves out of there, she had maybe like 8 hours of sleep. She had to be right back at work in the morning. So she's, that's tough on an 18-year-old right now. That's tough. She's upset. She's not spending time with her daughter. She's feeling like her daughter needs her. She's having all these emotions, and these hormones are going everywhere. But right after she finished with this video, her and Mike get into it. As you've noticed, he's kind of silenced her. He's now got her, he's some kind of way he's put in her mind, hey, let's repost all these little young girls with your song. That's what we're gonna do. Repost everybody. We're gonna shout out everybody. We're gonna give everybody a little clout to come back and does a repost of my song coming out. And then you got this one little girl on your page that's your cousin. Then you got these underage girls that's coming on there that the Facebook took down because it's so much controversy surrounding you right now. I mean, thank God. Thank goodness that somebody is now looking into this. So they argue after she didn't record her little song. They didn't argue. He didn't silence her. He's making her, hey, we gonna wait. We gonna do this, that, and the other, because he knows if she keep on talking, she's eventually gonna slip up and tell you what exactly is going on, what exactly is going down between them. Exactly. So now and then y'all, they figure now since she's 18, things are okay. They think things are okay to do them now. What they're not realizing is that they're thinking that things are okay to put it out there now that she's 18. And if it was done before then, there's nothing that can be done about it. That's wrong, sir. That's incorrect. So at the end of the day, while you arguing and fussing and fighting with this girl and pushing on her and grabbing her by her arm, what I would do if I was her, I'd throw them signs up off TikTok. Domestic violence. Somebody needs to tell her that's what she needs to do. But right now she loves that. She's under Stockholm syndrome, and she's not trying to hear anything. She doesn't want to. It's nothing anybody can say to her that's going to change her mind. Only time will tell if she'll change her own mind and come to her own senses in the near future. Right now, that's not happening. That's just not happening. And as far as Mike, as far as you're concerned, your whole life right now is a lie. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your whole life is a lie. Your whole... Why don't you tell where your ex-wife is? And who the other child is by? And where your other kids at? And you couldn't be around them. Why? Mike, let me tell you something. You and Deja, when the story really comes out, when you decide that you're going to tell the truth, when you allow her to speak, because it's not going to even be that. She's going to go off on her own, and she's going to open her mouth. She's going to end up running away from you again when y'all get into it, and you put her out. When you put her out the next time, that house that she be running to. That's all I got to say.